Hello everyone, this is Jake, aka Random Guy, here showing you the last game between Prodigy, spawning here on Daybreak in the top position, and between NERCHIO, the third player here, spawning in the left bottom position. And it's really gonna be interesting here. But this is Daybreak GSL, according to the replay, but I don't think actually this is Daybreak. I think it's another map that is Daybreak, but we will call it Daybreak for now. But we really saw an interesting game from both players in the last game here. Prodigy going for a really unusual style in TVC. He just did MMM and got his tanks really late, but I feel those tanks were too late. NERCHIO got way ahead in expansions, and that style didn't really work on that map. But I really think that MMM is becoming weaker in the late game. It has his most use in mid and the early game. And it's 1-1 right now. We will see if NERCHIO or Prodigy may take this. But well, interesting. NERCHIO has a bit weird hotkey setup. For most players has their hatchery on 5 actually, but he is a pro player and he likes this. He maybe play brewer and then he did like this or some other reason, and yeah, he can play however he wants. He maybe has his hotkey changed also. So, but the hatchery is going down now for NERCHIO. Not so unusual, but it's a little bit. Whoa! Well, really, on last map we saw the exact same thing from Prodigy, but now he's gonna do it on the low ground. Low ground. This is wow. This is so risky by Prodigy. I mean, he cannot wall this off. He cannot wall this off. So this, I think he is at least going to have to lift up this orbital. It's command center. It's no way he's gonna be able to protect this. These things are just gonna be so delayed. And but he maybe in the last from the last game he thought, oh my god, my command center got up so late. I really need them fast this time so I can have a better meta game than my opponent. But yeah, it's just a big risk. He can really take much damage from this. But we see if Prodigy can pull this off. But it's gonna be really interesting. But we just have to see and wait what NERCHIO is gonna do with this information. That I mean, he can go from anywhere from this, from a bail-in, but from map game, but some kind of small aggression, or maybe just go his normal play style. But yeah, this is really a big risk. And we see 6 circles now on the way. You usually actually just want 4. 4 is the max, and some places even like 2, but 6. This means really he wants to make some kind of damage here. We'll see if this can do some damage. The orbital is gonna be lifted up. Let's see what's happened, and the reactor is going up. But oh no, so bad luck here for making that mule right now. That mule is so important in the early game. He's gonna lose so much, but not really much SCs will be lost here or anything like that. But that mule in the early game can actually be very important for Prodigy and can even maybe mess up his whole playstyle. But this is so. I'm really impressed by these guys. He's making a 3rd command center. I mean, 1 bailing bust and he would be dead. He maybe knows a little bit about NERCHIO's playstyle and don't think he's gonna do an all-in or something like that. But really, this is still impressive by him. To just say, okay, I needed to lift off my natural. Okay, I just make a 3rd command center. Really interesting build. But this also shows how Prodigy has trained this build many times. We saw those barracks being quite well timed and so forth. And the 3rd hatch is going up north for 3rd player NERCHIO. And they're both warning again. We are seeing now almost the same opening from both these players. But this can really but I think it's even harder on this map maybe to secure a 3rd. I mean, just look at this. It's much more like if NERCHIO, if say Prodigy defends this, then NERCHIO just can go this, and then he needs to pull all these back, and then he just can counterattack this. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to him to defend that. But maybe he thinks the Helions give him map control and stop NERCHIO from doing damage to him. But we're seeing now, yeah, this is gonna be repelled. So maybe one SC will go down, yes, one, or maybe two. No, who knows? He has not begun making SVs. Yeah, there he goes. Again, we're seeing. Oh no, we're seeing. Well, we are seeing Prodigy taking the map here with the Helions, but they are not gonna be able to take the watch with all these roaches. But again, look at the worker tab for both these players. We can see that Prodigy is way ahead in the income tab right now. Sig is about halfway done, but he's making 3 SVs, and again, I think really this can be losing for NERCHIO if this would mean for them. Prodigy is really focusing on the late game, and we're seeing more barracks being made, and I also think we saw 2 engineers being made, but I can't find them. There they go, and a starport now being made for Prodigy. He's securing the map with these Helions. I'm really surprised when he has this lead in the beginning with these Helions, he just doesn't take his third right away instead of like risking it when NERCHIO has an army. If he's gonna go for this playtest, he can really do it when it's most secure. And now the Overlord is coming. He sees the third orbital, but he really can't say when this was done, so he doesn't know really. But he knows he's there. Seeing quite a lot of these barracks. Yeah, about 20 supply lead for the Zerg, but it's quite standard nowadays. Because you must remember that actually that the Zerg army are much weaker than the Terran army, but still this is quite a much. I mean, yeah, almost double the army for NERCHIO, and this was I was talking about. This is, I think this is too much focus on late game. Like this, he has no army in the mid game, which is like opposite to what NERCHIO is doing. He's doing like an army first, then drones, and wow! Wait, what? Did NERCHIO see that? Whoa, he just saw Helions. He maybe don't think this orbital is landing right here now. Because if you look at the army tab, NERCHIO could take out this immediately. It would mean no challenge at all. And the third hatchery is going up now. I mean, the only thing like Prodigy has these Helions, and like this is not gonna be enough. But I think really NERCHIO don't think that orbital has landed. He's just waiting to get his blue lords to get the right unit position. But man, if he saw this, he just could bust up and just kill so much here. I mean, all these supply depot he didn't need. He was like, he needed 2 but not 5. So he just wanted that for a volume. Oh, Infestors on the way now. Hello, Infestor Tech on the way. And also the Burrow on the way. And we've seen the tanks being made now for Prodigy, but is he getting that core upgrade? No, he's not getting this tech, which really can spell his doom again in this game, like in the last game. But it's really interesting if that will cost him. We're seeing the 5th hatchery going up now for NERCHIO, but something to like notice is that it's fewer mineral fields in this than in this expansion. We can see 8 here and only 6 here, but I think so. It will not give us much income, but really it's still amazing. And we're seeing the 6th hatchery coming up now for NERCHIO. And wow, we're seeing such a big lead for him. It's about 60 supply ahead, but Prodigy is doing for the late game. I mean, he's taking his 4 command center now at 30-minute mark. I have seen players get like their 2nd command center now, and he's actually making a 5th. One will probably for just mules, and one will take an expansion, but this is really gonna be hard to secure this, so he probably will take this. It will be. Oh, here the attack comes, and we're seeing the focus going down. The Zerglings taking damage. The rogue just evaporating. It's hard to decide which one is going to win, but I think Prodigy, no, NERCHIO has it probably, but we're seeing now also about 40 lanes coming in for NERCHIO. You've got to remember that Zerg has the easiest remax in the whole game, and the Terran's just gonna get his army much slower. But he saved all those units there. This is quite good, and the hive is soon done. For NERCHIO, maybe he has quite a lot of minerals and gas saved up, and oh, all these Zerglings are gonna die. This is, well, it's just Zerglings, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still, it's units, and it's... Oh! No, wait! Didn't... Oh, NERCHIO, you... Oh, the orbital! Oh, it was so close there. The SV is gonna repair, but oh my god, if Prodigy hasn't lost that orbital, it's been so devastating. Something NERCHIO had back control. We're seeing all these SCVs have survived, and this really means that I don't think NERCHIO fungal growth every one of them, and then he would have been so far ahead. I think, but really, it was his decision, and well, it was really interesting to see actually NERCHIO rallying all his drones to this expansion. Really interesting. Well, this is quite a big army, yeah, but it's just only Zerglings and Infestors, and you gotta remember that Zerglings are not good in the late game. You won't have those Broodlords or something like that. We're seeing the Adrenal Glands coming up now, and Corruptors. This means he's going to go into Broodlord tech, but really has no gas right now. But maybe he has planned out this very good, and is going to get the Broodlord at that great time. The free is beginning, has been quite a while for the turn play. We're seeing the tanks lining up here, but all those Zerglings are going to take out all of this. He just don't want his Infestors to die. They are really the expensive ones. This he doesn't really care about. And all those medivacs are going down, that's not good. But he may be losing his Infestors, that's really gonna be big. But we're seeing some SCVs dying here, and oh, he's not using his view. Oh, but this hatchery is also gone down for NERCHIO. But you gotta remember, he has this expansion. So it's really not a big of a deal right now. But at the same time, we're seeing all these Infestors go down, and he's securing his 4th base for Prodigy. But we're seeing Corruptors being more Corruptors being made, and the greatest fire is on the way. So Broodlords can really be devastating to this army. We're seeing no Vikings being made. I mean, does he even have 2 starports? No, I don't. I really don't think you have. In this late game, you need 2 starports to be able to do this, to do Vikings in these kind of situations. Really interesting. Here, well, I think he needs to pull back. He's going to pull back, but it's like it's here. And the hatchery is going up now again for NERCHIO. And you're something you should know if you want to catch. You really need something to drink, because your throat is gonna hurt. Funny stuff to learn here on my stream. Yes, 9 Broodlords on the way now. It's really gonna be hard here. Can Prodigy take this? I mean, he has tanks now, but Broodlords are so good against that, and we're seeing the really bold play by NERCHIO to take this expand, but really he doesn't really need it, and he has the money, so why not? And we're seeing quite a bit of even supply for both players. Not so big of a difference, because it's TVC, but now the Broodlords are coming. He scans, he sees everything, and we're seeing the Terran building armor going up that we have like never seen, and that's we see now he has unseized his tank. Can he do it? If he comes under with all the Marines here and just steam and focus fire all the Broodlords, he may be gonna win. But this is so many Broodlords. He has fungal. If the Marines are going to go forward, he just needs to fungal. Mortars can't shoot up. He thinks he's a hero, but he can't shoot up. And this planet here, Fort, is maybe going to go down. I think Cody is going to go for it. No, he's waiting. No, oh, the Oh, he's going for it! The focus fire is going down, but the fungus are also going down. All the circles coming in, but